Welcome back to In the Bed with Babs. On today's episode, I have a very special guest. I know the ladies is gonna love him, okay? I don't know if he's single, but you know, he's got a lot of money. He does great things for the community though. That's the most important. And he's got a documentary out. My friend Mark Oliver has finally came to In the Bed with Babs. It is gonna be a great show. We're gonna dive into all the things. Welcome back.
In the Bed with Babs.
Welcome to In the Bed with Babs. I am so happy to have you hanging out with me again today. And like I said, we have a very special guest, none other than the Mark Oliver Show. Woo! Welcome to In the Bed with Babs. I am so glad that you finally came to visit me. And let me just say this, I never thought you would show up because you're a prominent businessman, and I thought maybe I was a little too ratchet for you. But
look, Babs, this relationship with you is beyond any of that. You know, you're doing great stuff in the community. I'm glad to be here. Love everything that you're doing. And just to be a part of your show is huge. You know, we went on the radio together. You're doing all these events. You're giving back to the community. And anytime I call you, you're always available.
I love that. Thank you so much. And of course, I'll be available for you. Now, if you don't know about Mark Oliver, I'm going to let him tell you about himself, but I'll just give you like a brief description, right? He owns Boys School. He came from nothing. He started his businesses from the bottom. He's got a big old house. He helps out the community. He's raising boys that aren't even biologically his. That's just a few of the things. So let them know a little bit about yourself.
Oh, Babs, appreciate a great introduction. So I do a lot. For those of you that don't follow me, yes, my name is Mark Oliver. I own a private high school, and my high school serves about 200 young black boys, and it's surreal. And aside from that, I also own about 80 apartments. I don't manage them. I own the apartments, 80 apartments, very big in investing. I also own a large special needs program called Specially Fit, where I have 6 group homes for individuals with developmental disabilities, and I created one of the largest Special Olympics programs here in Hillsborough County. And not only that, we're gonna keep going, it gets me a little long-winded, I also own a wedding venue. And the business side sounds great, it's cool, it's awesome, it sounds good on paper, it looks good on paper too. But more importantly, I'm giving back to the community on a daily basis, and that's really what it's been for me since day one.
Man, and I saw this on the internet a couple of weeks ago. A lot of people, they don't really believe in the get it out the mud anymore. They say, is that possible? Do people still actually get it out the mud and become successful, or do you need that like financial help? Did you have to come for money?
Oh, all right, so we're gonna sit up for this one.
Okay.
So yeah, now we're talking. I came from nothing, and when I mean that, Babs, like I really came from nothing. I just dropped my docu-series that people can watch, and my mom had me at the age of 14. You know, I grew up in an all-white family. My family never owned a home. I was able to get my parents their first ever home at the age of 30. And you don't gotta come from something to be able to make it. We're in such a good opportunity, which is why my high school is so near and dear to me. I own a private school, and I talk to my students about, look, nobody cares about where you come from. Nobody cares about your skin color. If you have an opportunity, you gotta take it, you gotta seize it. And we have everything at our fingertips. So I tell my students, ChatGPT, YouTube, you can figure it out. Like, how do you own a high school? It still blows my mind that I own this. But I just became immersed with learning it, going on the internet and finding it. Nobody taught me the blueprint.
Man, so starting from the beginning, it's like a madman. Like, you know, I know you had these ideas like in your head for a long time, and now they've actually came true. But start from the beginning. What was that first step, that first business where you're like, okay, I'm gonna work for myself and become successful?
Right, so, and people ask me all the time though, Babs, like, did you dream you would be able to have a $10 million business today? And
10
I
million?
did. We're going, we're still going, right?
Ladies, hear that 10 million?
We're still going.
No, that's
but
great. That's good. That's good.
It's okay, right? And it doesn't satisfy me. Like, I want to continue growing. Like, the more I get, the more the other people get to have too. So the more my company grows, the more jobs I get to offer people. Every time I buy another apartment building, my staff are able to get raises. Every time I buy another property, my special needs community reaps those benefits because now they're able to also be able to work there, not volunteer, they're able to get paid. My students reap those benefits. And it started for me just, honestly, my first job, I only had a job for like 2 weeks working for somebody, and it was at LA Fitness. I was a personal trainer, very good at sales, built up this huge clientele. Found out what they were paying versus what I was getting paid, took all my clients with me to a small garage, built up enough money, and I started my own business at the age of 22, right out of college, go USF, and no experience at all.
You said go USF, but FGCU is the best Florida college. But
Right.
I'll let you slide. You know,
Hey,
go
it's in
Eagles.
Florida, though. College is college, right?
No, yeah, I graduated from FGCU.
Oh,
so,
hey,
yeah.
it doesn't matter. I just posted a video today telling my kids, you know, they asked me, do you think college is worthwhile?
Yeah.
And for me, I told them, I don't think you need college to be successful or a millionaire. There's tons of them out there, but the experiences that I built in college were huge. You learn how to adapt. You learn about parties. You learn how to live on your own. And those are skills. Relationships
Yep.
are key. Everything. And everything that I have today now is built upon relationships. Ben Franco is here with us today. I wouldn't be in this bed today without that relationship with him who connected me with you. And so relationships that you meet in college, all throughout the process, move on to bigger and better things.
It absolutely does. So that's impressive. You start your first business at, you said 22 years old.
22.
Man, okay, so from there, it was a CrossFit gym, right?
It was a CrossFit gym. I used to compete professionally in CrossFit. I don't look like it now, but at one point, I was the 1% fittest worldwide.
Nah, that's fire. I tried CrossFit for a little bit. I couldn't handle it. It's intense.
It's
CrossFit
rough.
is intense, yeah, but everybody has a nice body that does it. So that was like the motivator for me, right?
Yes.
To at least try it.
And we got to get you back in it. I think we talked about, too,
I gotta
before
get back
doing
in
a
it.
cold plunge out here on the set.
Yeah,
So.
next one.
The next one.
Next
So I'm
one.
big into my health. I'm big into wellness, biohacking. So my job is lives are on the line.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I mean, one decision in the work that I do, I have individuals who live in group homes where I may have to deal with a Baker Act. I have a student at my high school, I may have to deal with a fight. I may deal with a child at one of my high schools who tells me something that is going on in their house that I have to report, even if they ask me not to report it. And these are real deal things that I deal with. And so for me, owning a high school, owning group homes, owning apartments, I have to be sharp 24/7, 365. My decisions are depending on life or death. So when it comes to getting in a cold plunge, which I love doing, sauna, meditation, sound bath, health and wellness, exercise, I do it because people are depending on me, so I have to be sharp. So now it's more than just looking good. It's more about, I have to be dialed in because somebody needs me.
I like that. And we gonna talk more about the CrossFit and then your journey from there. I gotta get back in the gym. Somebody said, you don't have kids? I think they was talking about my big hips. No, I don't have kids, so I need to get in the gym. All right, well, we coming back with Mark Oliver, The Mark Oliver Show. My boy has a documentary out on YouTube. He is an entrepreneur. He gives back. Ladies, he is all the things. We gonna put his social media handle in the episode for you to follow him, all right? We'll be back with more of Mark Oliver. It's In the Bed with Babs.
Let's do it. Talk to the community, talk to my staff. You'll get 100% the same mission from every single person, and that's legacy.